This video is brought to you in part by Zeal Sound and viewers like you. Thank you.
Yo, Speedy, clip this one.
All right, y'all. Now we got Hitman Holla about to get right at Uncle Ra. This is probably the story of the year. Now remind y'all, Vodafly broke this story. Got hella hate for it, right? Uncle Ra comes out, tries to clear his name, pretty much does. And then Algorithm Institute of Battle Rap dropped their videos, you know what I'm saying? Made a complete joke out of the situation. And now here is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot of leniency that was given to Uncle Ra just because he's older, right? But this, if this ain't real, nothing is.
So Uncle Rod, I was quiet, but you and I know I didn't kick you out for recording. You and I know that. I actually got a video on, and my partner recorded the whole thing. I could have been put that out, but the reason Uncle Rod got put out my event was because of this. He know what he doing. A couple fans may know. If you don't know, he do a lot of stuff that rub me the wrong way after I give him interviews and all that. It's just certain stuff that he do. Me as a man, I got the right to be like, you know what? I don't want to argue with Uncle Rod. I don't want to do nothing. I just rather I'm cool on him. I never said he wasn't invited to my event. All I said is I spent a lot of money on this event. I don't walk in nobody else's event without paying. I just want everybody to pay to get in my event. That's all I ask. You too good to pay $50 to get in an event that you finna make money off of? That don't even make sense to me. Because if I walked in one of y'all events, I battle, you know what I'm saying, OSBL, any elite, and just say I'm Hitman Holla. You know what I did for the culture? I ain't paying. Y'all kill me. So if I'm throwing an event and I just want respectfully everybody to pay $50 to get in, especially if you're gonna make money off, I got the right to do that. So for whatever reason, Uncle Rod chose to say he didn't want to pay. Oh, I respect you. You're not getting in. T-Rex, Charlie Clubs, a lot of people he was trying to get plus ones. All right, cool. Well, I gave out media passes 2 months before, a month before. You need a media pass to film inside this event. Because one thing I ain't finna do is have y'all in this event, all these cameras up. I look on YouTube by the time I get off stage, and it's a 2-minute clip of twerk strapped in or Hitman Asia balls or whatever. I'm not doing that. You need a media pass. Let me know now. Y'all got a week to check in on time. Whoever checked in got a media pass. Uncle Rob felt like he didn't have to do that. Uncle Rob felt like he didn't have to give his $50 to do that. Cool. All right, you just don't get no media pass. I got no problem with you. You can't record. We get to the press conference. You want to holler at me. Respectfully, it's not the time for me to holler at you. I gotta worry about doing the press conference. I gotta worry about why T-Rex ain't go do the press conference the night before when he ain't even really promote none during the event. I mean, during the whole press run. Me and your relationship right now ain't as important as me making sure Power Moves is ran and making sure I'm doing my best to sell the rest of these pay-per-views 24 hours before my event. I don't want to talk on rock. It's not the time or the place. That's what I said. So we didn't rap. For whatever reason, T-Rex felt like he ride with Uncle Rock. He didn't do the press conference. That rubbed me the entire wrong way. I feel so, like I had to be quiet because how I really feel ain't how a league owner should feel, and I can't say what I say as a battle rapper as a league owner. So that's why I be quiet. I got one of the best promoters who y'all said in battle rap ever, didn't really promote at all my event and ain't do the press conference. I'm not worried about Uncle Rock. Next day, Uncle Rock shows up. Walks in with whoever walk in with, cool. Hey y'all, you need a pass right here to get in this door. All the only people who can record gonna have a media pass. They already sent their proper paperwork in. It's only gonna be 5. Boom, 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 boom. Nobody else cannot record. Period. I get to the door, I get to the event. I'm seeing Uncle Ra walk in and out the VIP room that only the battle rappers supposed to be in.
I'm gonna stop it right there, because that is the door that Uncle Rob was referring to. I'm thinking that there's a door that leads to an outside, not a door that leads to a VIP room. So Uncle Rob, even though we see him outside, there's no way that this can't be the same door. Like I'm saying, it has to be like some type of, all right, well, this ain't really the VIP room. It's outside of the VIP room though. So we not recording inside, we recording outside. And it's like, all right, now I see what you was trying to do. And like I said, Uncle Rod was able to word a certain kind of way, and we got kind of old and whatnot. So we was trying to give him a little bit of leniency. But when you hear this, it's like, all right, keep going, continue, proceed.
I'm confused because I didn't even really want you here, but you here, cool. You gonna walk through this motherfucker where you not even supposed to be? All right, your security. I only want to say nothing, Uncle Rod. Your security, you make sure only people with the proper credentials come back here. I only want the battle rappers back here. I don't want a million cameras and people faces back here. Plus, you only got it. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to be able to record at this event and make money off of because I asked you to do the proper steps. So the people who did proper was knowledge and street status, everybody. That's what I did it for. If I just let everybody break the rules, what the fuck I make niggas check in a month early for? T-Rex get off stage. I'm sitting right there. Uncle Rod walks right in. His boy had the camera. He tried to give his boy the camera. Hold the film up. Uncle Rod say, give it to me. He started recording T-Rex back there. I look. I said, Uncle Rod, damn, bro. Why you record? It's my job. I said, how you doing a job that I ain't pay you to do? I gotta pay you for a service, right? I didn't pay you to do this job you're doing, so what you mean it's your job? He says, my job. I said, Uncle Rod, did I invite you to this event? He said, no. I said, man, you weren't saying that out, so did I even want you here? He said, no. He said, are you here? I said, are you here? He said, yeah. I say, did you get a media pass? He said, no. I say, so if you don't got a media pass, respectfully, at an event that I'm throwing, why are you recording without a media pass? He said, it's my job. I say, you being disrespectful right now, Uncle Rock, because I'm asking you questions. You're not giving me solid answers. You don't have a job. I didn't pay you to film, so stop telling me you recording, doing your job, when you don't have a job. I said, respectfully, I got 5 media passes. You chose not to want to buy a ticket when you could have bought a ticket or get a media pass. You chose not to do that, I did not make you not do that. You chose not to do the proper steps, so I'm asking you respectfully, do not record. It's my job, though, Hitman. What's your problem with me? I'm doing my job.
That's your problem. You don't listen. You act like you don't know. You act like you don't got follow instructions and rules. People want to say it's always the younger generation. No, it's you old niggas, bro. It's you old niggas. Like, dead ass. We try giving y'all so much respect. So many flowers. Whatever it is that y'all ask for, even though it's undeserved. I've been doing this for 15 years. That's your fault. We don't care about that. We don't. The only people that should care are the people that you interviewing. But most of the people that you interview don't even watch their own interviews, bro. Somebody should have been smacked the shit out of Uncle Rod. Just one time. I don't give a fuck about none of that respect shit, bro. Because it's like, when you hear shit like this, it's like, how long must have this nigga been doing this? Because it's like, yeah, there's always been little shit that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, when you really think about it, it's like, word, this is... Niggas defended you. Niggas that take your side. Niggas that give you interviews. You don't pay for interviews, none of that shit. And it's not like you really helping anybody blow up. 15 minutes of fame not really pulling that many views. I can match how many views they pull. And they got 6-digit subscriber count. But hey, Hitman, go off.
Before things go left, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Just leave, bro. Security, can you get it? He said, you gonna put me out? I said, yeah, because you're being disrespectful. I asked you 5 times why are you recording, and you're not giving me solid answers. All you telling me is your job, but you telling the owner of the event it's your job, and the owner didn't pay you to do this job. You being disrespectful. I don't want to do this with you right now. I got a battle coming up. They told me Twerk and Big K can't even battle. We gotta stop the event early. All kind of shit I'm doing right now. I do not want to do this with you.
And after hearing all that, Uncle Rod probably could only think about himself. Self-centered, short-sighted, naive, selfish, entitled, like obsolete, obtuse, like you know how many adjectives there are to describe this kind of individual. And the thing is, you don't want to say these kind of things because he's old. But then it's like, if you like this when you old, when old people are supposed to have all kind of wisdom and stuff. What were you like when you were young? Like, there must be a reason why you were doing this for 15 years. I don't plan on doing this for 15 years. I didn't even plan on doing this for 1. You see, I'm barely posting goddamn better at content now because I know that it's not really anything. But when something huge or impactful come up, maybe I'll speak on it. Maybe I'll let it slide. Maybe I'll wait for developments. But what will Unkle Rod do? Oh, that's something huge. Let me go. Why do you think he went to this event? Out of all the events, why do you think he wanted this one? Specifically him. Why do you think certain individuals that run their brands specifically, personally, go out and conduct certain activities? Why else?
So you're making me mad because you're not being real. So the only choice you left me to do is just get out of here, Unkle Rod. That's why Unkle Rod got put out. I asked Unkle Rod 5 times, could you not record because you don't have the proper credentials? He chose to bypass all of that and felt like he was too good to spend $50 at my event when he was gonna make at least $2,000-$3,000. I felt like that was whack because I can't walk in nobody event in battle rap culture and tell y'all I'm man Holla, and I done put $500,000 in this culture alone within the last 2 years with bags and bodies and power moves.
Like I said, I don't know where Hitman got his media training at. But in order to articulate and string together these words like this in this kind of fashion, while being able to get your point across in a way that can be universally understood, is extremely hard to do. His voice might get a little raspy here and there because like he's speaking all in one elongated sentence, pause if necessary, but he's getting his words out in a clear manner. And the point is very, very clear. You know what I'm saying? This not like one of them Sue Surf rants where he just raging for no reason. This is something that actually happened. Something that actually bothered him, that has been bothering him, that he has tried to remain professional about. That he didn't want to say anything because either he didn't know how to use his words back then, or he didn't feel as though it was worth doing so, or maybe he had other thoughts that he was trying not to act upon. Who knows? This is bad rap at the end of the day. There's a lot of different scenarios that could happen. Twerk and Norbs, prime example. So we're not going to sit here and Twerk and who did he smack thinking it was DNA Tooth? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's certain people that's really just going, you know what I mean? But there's also times where those very same people can not, you know what I'm saying? But just because they don't do something, we're going to keep going.
So don't tell me a nigga can walk in my establishment and tell me what the fuck he gonna do when he ain't paid a dime to do nothing. And the way I could have got was way more reckless, but I respect him because I look at him like I don't want to say a father, but I know he older. I don't know how old he is, but I'm not the type of nigga that just disrespect older people. So I really kept it minimum for how I felt. Because he got online and said he was talking to him like he would have hit me or swung on me, which was crazy because he know damn well I ain't curse at him, I ain't bark on him, I ain't act like I was going to hit him or not.
No, but you was talking to him like he was a child. He was acting like a child. You had to talk to him like a child. He's an old ass man, dog. You really think he gonna go for that? You talking about something like he really thinking like, bro, like he really don't want me here. He's really mad that I came here uninvited. I'm recording his talent. I'm doing everything he told me not to do. I basically said fuck Hitman, even though I lied about it in the interview and said, man, I didn't say fuck Hitman. It sure as shit sound like I'm saying it though. I might have to punch this nigga, man. I might just have to punch off on him because if I'm in the wrong for everything, they got security. It's him. Unkle Rod shaking in his boots. You big blood, remember? And you got a bald head, bro. Like, yo, like, listen, man, I'm not trying to joke or nothing, but take these jokes seriously. Like, that's really who you are. We've seen videos, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna sugarcoat nothing. We're not gonna make it seem like we gassing it, but we know who Byron Blake is. I mean, like, we know that certain things It happened to you, but I mean, like, that's what comes with the territory. You in that type of lifestyle, you have the credentials for it, you have the credibility for it, and you got the footage, all kind of receipts and everything. So when you have a solidified individual such as yourself, or at least that's what people are going to believe based on the way that you used to portray yourself, even though you're a big host, event owner, battle league owner, and all that, you still Hitman Holla. Still Hitman Holla. Still Hitman Holla. So yeah, Uncle Rob was scared. Who knows? Maybe there'll probably be a lot of people that are terrified of authority. You know what I'm saying? Because that's basically what it is. You're being authoritative. You're trying to run the show, not really being demanding, but you're demanding respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're conducting yourself in a way that you're supposed to. You're being professional. Being professional is not staying civil. Being professional is securing the money. That's what profession is. What do you get paid for? So if you're being professional, you're acting like you care about the money. Hitman wasn't the money, so he was keeping himself out of it. The event was the money. You know what I'm saying? He understood Rex may have been money once upon a time during that event, so he had to let certain things slide. Charlie Clips may have been part of the money. Gotta let certain things slide. So just Uncle Rob being there may have spiritually benefited the money as far as in an intangible way that you can't necessarily see, but other people can explain, like a Rex. Be like, hey, listen, man, I ain't gonna go up there if Ryan here, man. Like, it wouldn't be right. You know, like that's what the dynamic of this was. You had one side was, well, this is Uncle Rob. What does it look like Uncle Rob not being at an event? Then it's like Uncle Rob don't go to every event, so that's out the window. And then on this hand, it's like, man, what, you ain't pay. Like, what? Like, we want to make sure that we keep the integrity of our league. Like, you know what I'm saying, Hitman is trying to protect the things that URL are trying to do. Hitman was actually doing. So you can't necessarily blame Hitman for moving the way that he was moving. And honestly, when you hear it in this kind of perspective, what else can you say besides, yo, Rod, you fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Because if Uncle Rod walked into any of y'all houses, eating up all your food, looking in the pot before it's done, you know what I'm saying, kicking his feet up on your stool or whatever that you be putting your food on, it's not even for the food. You know what I'm saying? What if you do things a certain kind of way and you just got Uncle Rod walk in, holes in his socks or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Didn't kick his feet off, didn't kick his shoes off at the door. You know what I'm saying? Checking mud all around. Like, what if that's what he's doing? You know what I'm saying? Certain people wear shoes in the house, cool. All right, I get it. But what about the rest of y'all that like things a certain kind of way? Even if it's not something so meticulous as wearing shoes in the house. What if it's simply looking in the pot before the food done? Nobody likes that. Now, unless you don't cook, you not gonna know. But then at the same time, you got a mother, right? Or a father or a grandma. What would she do? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you really put it into perspective, it's a different type of story. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be like, all right, man, it's Uncle Ra. It's Uncle Ra. And that's above all else. No, it's not. Because that can, one, hurt the integrity of a league, hurt his own reputation, destroy an establishment. Like, you see what it caused within a battle rap community just because he didn't want to pay $50. Trying to tell you, man. And these are the same people that's going to be talking about bootlegging and trying to support the culture and move it forward or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason why Hitman's saying the stuff that he's saying. Like I'm saying, this is also the reason why I wanted to actually react live to it, because it's like, this ain't something that I can just edit up and then wait until the end. No, we going to have to react to every single thing that's being said, because a lot of this stuff is exactly what's wrong with battle rap and why it's so hard to support it.
I'm not even gonna go there. But the nigga T-Rex told niggas, I ain't know this. Man, Uncle Rod can't get in, I ain't going on stage. The fuck you mean if Uncle Rod don't go in, you ain't going on stage? You see, so I'm dealing with a lot of bullshit as a league owner that I see what league owners deal with, and it was hard for me to really handle it because I'm a battle rapper. My first thought would have been, nigga, don't go on fucking stage. Give a fuck. That's my first thought. Because that's whack. I would have never did a nigga like that. But nigga not welcome to somebody's establishment. I'm not finna tell a nigga, well, Hitman, I ain't going on stage if he can't get it. Especially when it's a good gripe. But I let it slide though. Cause T-Rex really hurt me. I really fuck with T-Rex. T-Rex gave me zero promo for power moves. He ain't give me none of that fly ass shit he was doing or all this other shit. The T-Rex that I love, that really wanted to book. He ain't give me none of that. He did a few interviews and the boss had to call him every week and ask him to do it. Then you ain't do the press conference. Then you said you weren't gonna go on stage if Uncle Ryan get in like I was some motherfucking goofy or something. Like a nigga like me gonna go for that. Man, nigga, man, I'm Hitman, I'm not going for that. I let it slide though. I let Uncle Ross sit in front of his motherfucking camera and still make money off my event that he wasn't even supposed to be at and bash my shit instead he said how well my event go. I let all that shit slide. I got all the screenshots and comments and niggas saying, Hitman, emotional. He did Uncle Rock like that. It was a complete lie. Niggas know how I give it up. Uncle Rock couldn't look me in my eye and tell me I kicked him out because he was recording. That's why he said so much. I did a lot. I know I'm not that kind of person. Y'all be trying to paint that shit on me, bro. I ain't do that. He ain't want to do what he did. He did. T-Rex shows his side cool. I wasn't gonna even say that shit, but y'all got me in my bag right now because I just happened. This is my first time really getting that kind of bag. I don't got no problem with Uncle Rob. I just felt like the shit he do on purpose and his slick shots, and I don't like it, and I just choose to stay away from him. I can do that as a man.
There goes the whole absolutely true story of Hitman Holla versus Uncle Ra, featuring T-Rex. I'm saying, so how do y'all feel about this? Do y'all feel like T-Rex is corny? That is corny, but I mean, like, Rex gonna have to stand on that. Oh God. Not buying a ticket is definitely nasty. It's horrible work, you know what I'm saying? Not buying a ticket, even more than that. You know what I'm saying? Rex not wanting to go on stage if Rod can't get on, that's crazy, beyond crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. And again, these are the same people that was gonna preach about supporting the culture, support black business. You know what I'm saying? A don't bootleg, whatever. They be capping, bro. They be so hypocritical, man. The hypocrisy is real, beyond real.